Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Glad to have you with me. This is the audio version, and the reason it is because this is a tarot reading that kind of leans towards those who are multitaskers and people who are focusing on their imagination. The minute that you're looking at a picture anywhere, it doesn't make any difference, especially if it's a moving picture. Your imagination begins to get a little bit weaker and weaker and weaker because you are observing what you're seeing and watching the action there. You are not imagining. But if you are listening, not looking, if you're listening, that increases your imagination capabilities, which helps with your manifesting. And that's the whole point here. You and your manifesting. I want to quickly remind you that there is a new email that you can contact me at, tao-tarot@proton.me, tao-tarot@proton.me. You will see it periodically, not constantly, but periodically on the screen through this reading. Alrighty, but let's get to the reading. As I was mentioning, this is for multitaskers because you can get it, walk away, and still listen. It's my job to make sure that it's interesting and clear. So let's get to the business. We start on the bottom row, go from left to right. Then we move to the top row, left to right. So bottom row, center card, this is the oracle card. This is the overall temperature of the reading. Serendipity, luck, good fortune. Ooh, I like that. Very, very nice. So that is the overall feeling or frequency or vibe that we're getting from this reading. You have luck on your side. Good, 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 good. All right, so let's go to the left. Bottom row left, Three of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles, in many people's mind, has to do with money. For me, it has to do with value. What do you really value? If it's just money, well, I'm sorry for you, because there's so much more. Money cannot buy health, can't buy wealth. I mean, it can buy wealth, but health, happiness, love, can't buy those three things. Health, happiness, and love. They're pretty important. So this is what I stress, values. And the Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork, learning new skills. Well, it could be working with somebody else. You could be fortunate enough, serendipity, fortunate enough to maybe team up with somebody. And that may open some doors for you. And that's a possibility, no doubt about it. It may also be blending the different parts and pieces of yourself, your personality, your spirit, right? Mind, body, spirit. Maybe you're blending those. That's three. Those are valuable. Those are pentacles. So in some way or another, you are either joining with others or kind of joining with the parts that make you, and you're becoming a lot more effective. You are open to learning new skills and studying. And that's very fortunate. That underlines the serendipity in all of this. Next card over, Sun. Well, not much you can say about this. I mean, it's pretty straight ahead. Probably the single best card in the whole tarot deck. It's illumination, it's clarity, it's vitality, it's success. So what this tells me is in attaching either to others or unifying parts of you, you're going to run into this serendipity. It's pulling the different parts and pieces together into almost a single operating unit, not quite, but into a single operating unit that will bring you this fortunate quality into your life. And it only makes sense. You're organizing, you're focusing. That's really what's going on here. Let's move over to the next card. It's the Devil. Well, the Devil is an interesting card because very often we point our fingers in other places when we really should be kind of bending that finger and pointing at ourselves. It is a bondage. It is an addiction. It's the darker side of us. It is something within us that we find inescapable, to the point of really not being beneficial to us at all. We're addicted to it. We're caught to it. For example, the system that we find ourselves in today around the world, We are addicted to it because we have bought into it. Yes, we bought into the importance of money, even though it really doesn't buy anything. Not important stuff. We bought into the tech stuff because it makes things so convenient and it's fun to play with. We've bought into all of it, and now we find ourselves in a position where we're trapped. We did it to ourselves. And now we have to take a look at this addiction. You have some sort of an addiction like that in your life, something that really, really is not good for you. What it does is limit your freedom, limit your individuality. And so, to find or to tap into this serendipity, this luck, this is where you're either working with someone else or kind of bringing all the parts and pieces of you together, taking that energy, because there'll be a synergy, there'll be an energy when you put these pieces together, and overcoming your own addiction. Whatever you are just connected to and can't get away from, you can't get away from it, that means you're not free. That's what the point is. And that's what this 5 card is, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands talks about conflict, bickering, battles, discord. But it's useless. It's pointless. Yes, because of the Wands being there, there's a lot of energy. But you're realizing that all this energy that you're putting out is just adding to your addiction. It's making you more helpless. So you're coming to that realization. You want to tap into that serendipity, that luck. You have to get more focused. You have to get away from whatever you are allowing to hold you down, and then you'll get a lot of luck coming in on your side. Let's go up top. On the left, 4 of Wands, happy, happy. Right? That's exactly what it is. 1111 card, harmony, celebration, excitement, stability. That's really what you're looking for. But you're really trying to tap into the 1111 idea, the 1111 energy. And that calls for a sense of independence. That calls for a sense of wholeness. When you get to that 1111, as you escape from your own prison, your own addictions, you will find the luck factor increasing, the serendipity in your life increasing. But, again, next card over, top row, we got the 4 of Swords. You have to rethink everything. And that's really what the 4 of Swords is all about. It's kind of stopping, taking a time out, recuperating, recovery, de-stressing. So what you need to do is step back a little bit. Because if you try to straighten these things out, if you try to get yourself free of your addiction to whatever it is, you're going to find it's very difficult. You need this contemplation time, this 4 of Swords time. Because, next card over, you have a decision, 2 of Wands. Okay, and it's a choice. The 2 of Wands is always a choice. In fact, 2s are always a choice. It's planning. It's your personal power. Alrighty? It's support. It's originality. You are about ready to tap into a real vein of good fortune if you can just get away from what you are addicted to. I mean, we all are. We all are. In fact, there's probably more than one thing. But certainly in a larger general sense, you take a look at the way the world is structured right now, you're a prisoner. You're a prisoner. For the most part, you don't know how to really grow your own food. Yeah, you might be able to cook, but even that's a disappearing art because more and more people are ordering out, doing that kind of thing. And you're not independent of your job. You're not independent of the economic system. Everybody controls everything in your life but you. You want to see the good luck factor. You want to see the serendipity factor increase. You got to get yourself away from the stuff that you're addicted to the greatest extent possible. You got to make a choice. How are you going to do it? What are you going to do? You have to be open. Get away from the bickering. Get away from the noise. Tune in to that sun energy, that vitality. Stay optimistic. Stay hopeful. Stay away from the noise. Final card up top, Wheel of Fortune. What that basically means is kind of a destiny, a turning point. It can be an awakening, or you finally see the big picture. It's moving forward in any event. You know inside of you already that you would like to have more luck than you do. You would like to have more serendipity in your life. But to do so, you have to free yourself from what's holding you down. And at this point, you know voluntarily, you know exactly what's holding you down. It's just a question of, you're going to decide to try to play the game under their rules, or you're going to decide to play the game more by your rules. You choose the second, you get more serendipity. And you say, well, God, that's so hard to do. Everything's stacked against you. You're part of the system. I didn't choose it, but I live here, so I got to make the best. Here's the center card up top. Vice versa card, forward. It is the Magician. Magician is realizing your potential. It's skill, it's determination, it's purpose. You have to determine, what do you want your life to be like? What do you want to be like? What do you want to be free of? What do you want to be independent of? Maybe it's not the things that you first think of, but what will set you free, literally? That's what you have to determine. That's what you have to do to make up your mind. If you're looking for more serendipity, if you're looking for more good fortune in your life, tune into that sun energy. Connect your different power sources in you. Get away from the noise, the bickering, all the stuff that society brings you. Tune into you. Make a choice for your freedom, for your independence. To the greatest extent you can, that's when the serendipity, the good fortune, the good luck will increase. So that's it for today. Yes, love it, love it. More tarot manifesting tomorrow. I hope you're here with me. Again, the new tarot email, tau-tarot@proton.me. You and I have a date to do this again tomorrow, or somewhere down the road. And between now and the next time you and I have a chance to do manifesting together, as always, peace and blessings.